Now, what are the scenarios that might be considered? The first is that we stay in the single market and we negotiate with the 27 substantial derogations on immigration, on cost, and on the Luxembourg court's control over what goes on. The second is that we are already members of the European Economic Area, and there are some attractions to us staying in. There are difficulties as well. The attractions are that all the arrangements over trade are already in place. This is essentially the Norwegian option, but with some extra bells and whistles added to it. The big snag about the EEA is, first of all, if we're outside the EU, we'd have no control over what it does. The second is, although the EEA is a different sort of organisation from the EU, it's an intergovernmental organisation, not a unity one like the EU is. But it's still very heavily dominated by EU states. And I think it's unlikely that they will agree. This then leads on to the third option, which is where I suspect we're going to finish up, which is that we come out of the single market, but we negotiate a free trade deal with Europe. There are, however, some areas of considerable difficulty. You've got agriculture, you've got services, you've got possibly the car industry, and you've got some areas which have always been sensitive, like apparel and shoes, in all the negotiations that have gone on. So I think if that is going to be the option, what may have to be done is to segment bits of it out, to try and get that all sorted out within 2 years. But there are probably going to be loose ends and transitional arrangements required to go forward from there, which are going to take longer. The fourth option is what's called the World Trade Organization option, where we come out of everything and just trade with the EU on the same basis that actually lots of other countries do, including China and Japan and the United States, just pay the tariffs. The problem about that is it really is suboptimal. To move away from the free trade that's been achieved in Europe would be, I think, a really bad retrospective move. But I do think that it's really vital that we, in the last analysis, would be prepared to do this. And we need some sort of bolt hold. Any negotiations really are much more likely to be successful if we've got a bolt hold if things go wrong. So I think what we ought to do is to prepare for the WTO option, but not to try and finish up there. And I think I must say that if at the end of this whole process we finish up outside the single market, but with a free trade deal, and therefore able to work with all our continental friends on an intergovernmental basis, that is pretty close to what most people in this country would like. And that's the outcome I think we ought to aim for.
Thank you.